Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back. In this one today, we're going to be doing another zombies video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the GOATs when it comes to the zombies community, Black Ops 3. Now, we're going to be talking about why Black Ops 3 is the best and will always be the best when it comes to COD Zombies games. We already did a video similar to this where we talked about Vanguard and why Vanguard is one of the worst when it comes to COD Zombies. So I thought we might as well do the best when it comes to zombies as well. This video is going to be similar to that Vanguard video where we did a top 5 style of video where we took the top 5 worst when it comes to Vanguard zombies. In this one, we're going to be doing the top 5 best when it comes to Black Ops 3. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Now, coming in for our first reason, we have the engine overall. When you think of Black Ops 3, you think of clean movement, you think of good gameplay, you think of great looking quality when it comes to every single map that you play on. Overall, it doesn't matter what you're doing in Black Ops 3, it looks really good and it feels really good to play on. The movement is perfect, everything is perfect, the way that the HUD works is really good, in my opinion the best when it comes to zombies as well. In general, it is the best when it comes to zombies engines. I know Cold War is a little bit better in some ways, but overall, I would say that the Black Ops 3 engine is still the best, especially compared to the previous engines that we had before Black Ops 3, like the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. Those are really prehistoric looking back at them now, but back then they were the best that we had, and to jump from those to the quality that we had in the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 was just incredible. I mean, you look at a map like Shadows of Evil, it's miles better compared to Transit in terms of just running well, in terms of looking well. It captures a lot more detail on the Black Ops 3 engine compared to any other engine up to date. So definitely a positive when it comes to the Black Ops 3 engine, and in my opinion, it's one of the reasons why this game is still doing really well today. Now, coming in for our next reason as to why Black Ops 3 is the best overall when it comes to COD Zombies games, it's going to be the quality and quantity of content. Now, what I mean by this is overall, how is the game really fun and how does it captivate players in terms of just the content that the game provides? And with that, Black Ops 3 comes in really well. In terms of just the launch of Black Ops 3, there's really good content to explore for both the casual and the hardcore audience. If you're a casual player and you just want to play zombies for fun and you just want to load into a map and just kill zombies, then the Giant is the best map for you, and a lot of people were a fan of just the Giant when Black Ops 3 first originally launched. It was a really good map for newer players to get into, and then if you want to take it up to the next level and play a map that's more hardcore, then you can go to Shadows of Evil. And I think this dichotomy is really good for the launch of Black Ops 3 because both the hardcore players and the casual players really enjoyed both of these maps a lot. So for that, it's definitely really good when it comes to the launch. And not only was the launch the best part of Black Ops 3, the DLC season just blew it away with phenomenal maps like Gorod Krovi, Drak, and even Zetsubo and Revelations. I know a lot of people like to hate on those, but I think if it wasn't for those two maps, I don't know how good Black Ops 3 would have been towards the end. I know a lot of people said that it could have been better with Revelations when it came to the ending of Black Ops 3, but I still think Revelations is still a solid map, especially compared to the maps that we have nowadays. Revelations is actually really fun to play through. And last but not least, you do also have Zombies Chronicles, which takes most of every single previous Treyarch Zombies map and mode and puts it all onto one disc, which in my opinion just makes this undoubtedly the best when it comes to content in terms of quantity, and it is also really good in terms of quality as well because all of those maps are updated fully on the Black Ops 3 engine, and they're updated with Gobblegums as well, which makes it feel a lot different if you just previously played those maps from Black Ops 1, World at War, and you just want a different experience. And it's really good for the casual players as well who's never played those maps before ever. Really good when it comes to quality of content. Now, coming in at our number 3 spot, this is going to be the overall innovation when it comes to Black Ops 3. Now, innovation in zombies games is really important when done right. Black Ops 4 was an example of innovation done wrong, where they added in a lot of things that didn't need to be added in, and they took away a lot of things that just didn't need to be taken away. When it came to Black Ops 3, it was an equal balance of things that they added in and things that they took away. In terms of things that they added in, Gobblegums was a great addition, and it was controversial for the longest time ever, but I think everyone kind of grew to love Gobblegums, especially when it came to content creation. That was just great. They also added in weapon kits, which made the game feel a lot more unique in terms of customization. There was so much more variety when it came to the weapons that you used in games now. And I also do like how they removed the 2-hit system and upgraded it to a 3-hit system. I know it's a little bit of a change, but it made a huge difference, especially compared to the past where you just had stupid downs in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. You would just get windmilled by a zombie and you would instantly die. In Black Ops 3, they still do hit really fast and probably hit the fastest compared to any other zombies game, but it is more balanced because zombies do have to hit you more times, which is really good because it is rewarding for players who are paying attention, and it punishes those who aren't paying attention when it comes to playing the game. Overall, I do love the way that they added in overpowered wonder weapons as well. In terms of things that they just added into Black Ops 3, yes, some may argue that it made you overpowered, but I think that's what made it fun. So for that, definitely really good when it comes to the innovation. Now, coming in for our next reason as to why Black Ops 3 is the best, and in my opinion, this is the reason why Black Ops 3 is still doing well today. It is the replayability. Now, when it comes to replayability on Black Ops 3, you have a lot. You have Zombies Chronicles, which is pretty much every single previous Zombies game onto one disc, which just makes it a lot more replayable because now you can play almost every single Zombies game ever onto one disc. And you do have the Gobblegums, which does switch it up a little bit if you want to play a little bit different as well. You do have multiple different Easter eggs you can do. This is the game where Easter eggs became a lot more popular, and we still have people to this day speedrunning Shadows of Evil, trying to get 1 second chipped off from the world record. And what makes the replayability the best on Black Ops 3 is custom zombies. I don't think there's any way that Treyarch could have added in more replayability than with custom zombies. You constantly have different maps that you can play every single day. You constantly have different challenges that you can do as well, like gun game and last man standing, just different little mini games that you can play with your friends or just by yourself. If you're ever bored of playing the normal zombies mode, you can always jump into custom zombies, and there's always going to be something new for you to play. So in terms of replayability, Black Ops 3, definitely the best. Now, coming in for our number one reason as to why I think Black Ops 3 is the best game overall, it's the community. Not in terms of just everyone being there all at once, especially when you look at the Rise and Drag. Everybody was making content, everybody was playing the game. There's more people playing Horizon Drag at one point than Shadows of Evil. That just goes to show how dedicated people were to playing zombies back then. Not only that, but you also have Treyarch being open when it comes to inviting creators over, like with JC and Zombies Chronicles announcement. That was crazy during the time. You also had individual creators during this time creating content with one another, and it just grew the community even more, like with Z House, that just exploded during this time. And when it comes to Treyarch's point of end as well, they were super communicative when it came to this game. There were so many trailers that were released for every single map in Black Ops 3. I remember with Zombies Chronicles, there was like 3 trailers. I remember with Horizon Drag, there was like 5 or 6. So many behind the scenes to see how the maps are made. So many promotion towards every single DLC, towards every single map. You could tell that they had a lot of passion during this time. And you just don't see that nowadays with games like Vanguard and Cold War, because there's just no promotion for those games in the long run when it comes to post-launch content. There's little to no trailers that you see nowadays from Treyarch when it comes to the post-launch content on those 2 games. Now, granted, Cold War did have a lot of promotion towards the beginning of the game, and it was really hype, and a lot of people were invested into Cold War towards the launch. But then afterwards, it kind of fell off. And in my opinion, if they kept that promotion up, if they kept hyping up every single map like they did with Firebase Z, I think Cold War Zombies would be as good, if not better, than Black Ops 3. But Black Ops 3 still comes out on top, especially with the amount of communication that Treyarch had post-launch and before the game even came out. There's so much communication. Definitely the best when it came to community in Black Ops 3. Anyways, guys, it's going to wrap up this video for today. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, do all that. So leave your comments down below if you want to see me do any other type of content. Check out the Comfy Cushion Reacts channel. It's a channel me and my friends do. We just react to stuff. And yeah, I got nothing much else to say, so peace.